What is good, everybody? We've got college football 25 Dynasty for you today, but it's a little bit different. This isn't the Cougs, even though still reppin'. Always gotta rep the Cougs. Go Cougs, baby. This is a little different. Team Builder got added last week, and I have finally gotten around to doing this. I tried to perfect these jerseys and everything, and I just came to the conclusion, like, hey, is what it is. But we've got something special for you, especially for one, if you ever paid attention to arena football, and two, if you are a Spokane sports follower or you're from Eastern Washington, Northern Idaho, because we have brought, drumroll please, the Spokane Shock. The old arena football team, they eventually were called the Spokane Empire, I believe, when a new owner bought them out and then they went bankrupt, or arena football went bankrupt in general. I can't remember, to be honest, but I think the team went bankrupt. But we have made them into a college, and they are our Team Builder Dynasty. Obviously, I mean, it's my hometown. Like, I had to try and do something, and then this popped into my mind. I was like, dude, that would be awesome. So we've got Always Be Cruton, or Always Be Cruton, as our coach for the Spokane Shock. They're also, I made it to where it's a little more reasonable, and it's technically University of Spokane Shock, or University of Spokane, Washington. So to go along with that, we have also rebuilt the Pac-12 just to put a little cherry on top of this dynasty. We're doing it all right? This is gonna be crazy. So, new Pac-12, which is now the Pac-10. Hold on, let me scroll to it. We have added Boise State to Oregon State and Washington State. Wyoming, Fresno, Cal, and Stanford are back because I don't think they're gonna last in the ACC. And then Utah State and San Diego State. I tried to get basically the best programs overall from just a sports standpoint that I thought from the Mountain West, and then also adding Stanford and Cal back to the Pac-12, which is now the Pac-10 in this. And then Spokane Shock are the last team in. This is going to be crazy. I know those overalls are a little bit high. I tried to drop them. Every time I would drop them for all the players, it just wouldn't load in. So we're going to be halfway decent this year, but we are a 0-star team. So the recruits are most likely going to be all 1 and 2 stars. So after this season, all of our seniors or juniors, sophomores, whatever, they transfer, go pro, we're going to be in big trouble. We will be at the bottom of the barrel. But for this season, we might be all right. And I know there's been some complications with the schedule, so I'll have to check that in a second. But let's set up a recruiting board first. And we're probably going to see a lot of 1-stars, I'd have to imagine. Yep. Right on cue. Our pipeline is South California, I believe, but we just got to take kind of whatever at this point. Florida, like, we're going for guys in Georgia, Alabama. We just need any recruit really that we can get. So I'm going to add the first 35 here. All right, that is 35. So let's go back to the recruiting board. Rico Byard. Like, look who we're competing with. Jacksonville State, Georgia Southern, Charlotte 49ers, Middle Tennessee, Georgia Southern, Old Dominion. That's who we're competing with for these prospects. So if we can have a really good season, and maybe that's even middle of the pack, because we're now back in the Pac-12, this is now a Power 5 conference yet again. Whether you think it was or wasn't in the first place, it is now. We've got some really good schools and programs back in the Pac-10, including 2 originals with Cal and Stanford. So it's going to be fun. But Rico Byard, let's look into him really quickly. I think we're just going to start with offering like everyone a scholarship. Stephen Brownlee, Sterling Gibbs, Doug Younger. Dude, some of these AI generated names are incredible. I gotta give it to EA. They are really funny. I've seen some really good ones on Twitter. By the way, go follow me on Twitter at Rossi YouTube. Link will be in the description. Juan Rowe, That's a pretty good one. We've got a McNabb down here who plays center. Venzel, interesting name. Marvin Washington. All right, let me get through and offer all these guys scholarships, and then we'll go through and scout some of them. See if we can find any hidden gems, maybe. All right, to start off, obviously, we have a 3-star from Georgia we are in his top 3 right now. So let's scout him. I feel like that is definitely well worth putting our hours into, and he is a bust. Okay. He doesn't look that bad, though. I mean, the coverage ability is not great for someone whose tendency is pass coverage, but he's got decent speed for a middle linebacker spot. I mean, a little bit on the shorter side, but middle linebackers really have been going more athletic rather than with height and like power. So I don't mind that because he can play off ball and probably really well. Pursuit 73, acceleration 86. I don't mind that. I don't think that's a bust in my books. He's got road dog and team player as well as mental abilities. So we've got another pass coverage linebacker here with Robert Terrell. That zone coverage is way better. The man is also not great, but that's another bust. Really? I mean, I'm fine if we get him because, you know, we don't have a lot that we're choosing from here. We can't really be picky. Sterling Gibbs, another middle linebacker. So we've got a lot of middle linebackers on here, and I think that's one of our bigger needs as well. Road dog, team player for mentals. I mean, the other two both, I feel like, have better stats than this guy. So, I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a college scout for a reason. That looks like a good free safety. 90 speed. What's his zone coverage? Oh, only 69. Yeah, let's not talk about that. Zach Henry, going to be one of the last guys we scout here. 87 speed, 60 zone. See, this is what I would think would be more of a bust. You got 57 play rec, 60 zone coverage, 59 awareness, 65 man coverage as a free safety. That's not good. All right, we got one more player that I think we can scout. Let's maybe on the offensive side. We don't have really one on the offensive side, so maybe we'll have to go back and get some receivers on this and some running backs. Antoine Alibi does not look like a bad player. Really good zone coverage corner, it looks like. I think we can actually get one more here. Let's go Jose Suggs. 80 speed, not great, but he is a power back. 70 break tackle and 73 trucking. I would have liked to be a little higher, but it is what it is. Those will be our scouts for this week, and an important week at that, because we are really going to want to get on a lot of these dudes' radars quickly before we lose out on them. So, like I said, our schedule is a little bit mixed up. We do have Cal at least to open things up, but like we've got Louisiana, San Jose State, FCS, UTSA. Like we don't have really a lot of conference opponents, at least this year. I think next year it'll be better because it'll switch to conference play, and if it doesn't, then we will fix that. So this is what we're rolling with. Let's get to the depth chart really quickly before we get into a game. We actually have lucked out and got a really good quarterback in 83 overall, Caleb Nobles, or Nobles. I don't know. I feel like it'd be Nobles, but I could be wrong. 87 speed, 89 excel is going to be really key because I can imagine our O-line's not going to be great. I think we have one or two good pieces on that. But really good throw power. The accuracy looks pretty good. The throw on the run looks awesome. And just so you know, this is going to be a high-powered offense. This is going to feel like arena football. We're going to be flying around the field with a ton of speed at every position, including the quarterback, as you can see. As we look to the running backs, Emil Singer, our junior starting running back, 90 speed, 93 acceleration, 87 overall. Not bad. And then you look at our wide receivers, 97 speed, Amani Toles. Not really sure how you say it, but I'm not going to insult anyone that I don't know it because these aren't real people. Ryan Trinidad, 90 speed. Like, we got just speed everywhere you look. Our tight ends, all right. We don't have any depth. Why is our left tackle 99 overall at tight end? Do we have a 90? No, he's a 90. I'm assuming that's a glitch. But we do have a 90 overall left tackle, an 85 overall left guard, 83 center, and then the right side is a little bit questionable. I mean, McKinley Rivers actually isn't that bad. So we actually should be fine. CJ Driver, 85 overall left end. Franklin Moses, 79 overall right end. I think we're going to have some ability to get after the quarterback out, actually. Looking at these guys. So we're going to get to know a lot of guys really, really quickly. And hopefully this series can go on for quite a long time and we can have some little Spokane Shock team builder legends here. Put them in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, free safety is definitely a position of need. Strong safety might be an even bigger one. So let's just get right into it, man. Week 1, we open things up against Cal. Actually, we got advanced week really quickly. See what we got with these recruits. So we've jumped quite a few boards. Stephen Brownlee really likes us. We're gonna be in the top of a lot of these guys with the offers that we gave all of them. So that's awesome. I'm gonna really quickly go through all the hours, and then we will get to week 1. Oh, John Muamba with a little hidden gem here. The stats don't pop off the sheet, but he is a 1-star. So we'll DM him. Oh, we got another hidden gem here with Ethan Bloom. Only 69 man coverage, and he's a man-to-man tendency. So he'll have to definitely work on that, but I like the change of direction. The speed isn't great. Maybe this, well, he is 5'9". I was about to say maybe this can be a slot corner, and definitely is at 5'9", 188. But Ethan Bloom, add yourself to the list. We will search him on social media. And then the last thing we will do, 6'1" corner out of Georgia. We will DM Brian Chisholm. No relation to Jazz Chisholm on the Miami Marlins. Now let's get straight into week 1. Might be jumping the gun again, because that was week 0. I think we're going to have more hours to spend here, as we've got some guys coming down and are breaking down into their top 5s and top 3s for recruits. And we are in a few of them, and we're first for 3. So that's awesome. 6'3" corner. We actually need to look into that more. Antoine Alibi. Virginia is his top school. These guys that have top schools, we're going to try and steal them away, because that means that they're probably like somewhat decent. Isaac Meeks we are locked out of. So he cracked down to his top 8. We did not make it, so we will get rid of him. Alright, recruiting is finally done. And we can get into week number 1. Cal at the Spokane Shock. I never thought I'd be saying that. Cal 0-1, so they played week 0. By the numbers, they're better than us. Jaden Ott, we're going to have to keep an eye on, along with Keon Grays. It's going to be tough to do, but we're going to go in and do our best. I'm hoping that you guys really like the uniforms. I try to take the time to match them well with the helmets and everything to make it look at least somewhat clean. So if they don't look great, I can go in and change them, obviously. But let's get right into the game. Cal is in Spokane, Washington for a big Week 1 Pac-12 matchup. Oh, baby. The fans are here. Spokane Shock hosts their first home game. Let's do it. Great to see that Pac-12 logo is back. Jaden Ott in the backfield. We got to keep an eye on him today, like I highlighted at the top of this thing, and we do. On the first play, CJ Driver with a tackle for loss. Good way to open up this game. They give it back to Ott, who's got space. He'll get 6 of those yards back, maybe a short 6. First third down of the game here for the Golden Bears. And quarterback taking off, makes a juke. Cal with a first down. Chandler Rogers, 17 big ones. Not a great way to have our first third down end up like that, and they've got some momentum now. That one caught, but loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 goes to Ott. He only gets 1 on that carry. The goal is to not allow Jaden Ott to create an explosive play by himself. That's where the momentum of this game switches. Chandler Rogers can't get rid of it. He gets hit as he was trying to throw it on the check down to Ott. And Cal will have to kick a field goal. So on our first defensive possession of the year and of our program's history, we hold Cal to a field goal. I'm going to be honest, I thought it was going to be a lot worse. As Tomlinson will return this one. Tomlinson with a little bit of a crease up to the 30. Emil Singer, the running back comparison to Jaden Ott, it's really not close. Jaden Ott's 10 times better. Now, like I said, this offense is going to be high-flying, and we're going to be moving. Nobles with a play action. Nobles is just going to have to get rid of it. Nothing was open, at least that I saw. Singer with the star trait for our offense, along with our left tackle, that 90 overall left tackle, as we run right in to the middle of their defensive line. Remember, Heisman difficulty with a 0-star team. This is not going to be easy this first year. Oh, the entire right side of the field is wide open for our scrambling QB. Too easy for Caleb Nobles. Do have to watch out for the wear and tear, though. His body, his left leg looked like it already has taken quite the beating. But we've got a receiver over the middle of the field. Did he catch that? Oh. I thought he caught that. It was his right knee. Severe risk of injury, so we got to keep an eye on that. Man, I thought Trinidad caught that ball. That was insane. Oh, we get actually pushed 3 yards ahead. That was pretty lucky. Not a bad first drive here. Looking for a little bit more. Set the feet a little bit. Get it to Tolez, the star receiver, who gets into the red zone. Looking like a possible dream opening drive for the new Division I college football program in the Spokane Shock. Just get down, get down. Oh, that's a bad hit to take. Gonna be looking for Matthews on this RPO here. We're gonna give it to Singer, our star running back. I thought he stayed on his feet for a second. 3rd and 2. We really want to get that first down here. More importantly, we want to get in the end zone on this drive. Catch Matthews at the 2. I think we're just going to punch this in with Singer. He is our star player. Emil Singer to the 1. We'll go no huddle. We're going to give him the rock one more time. I think we've got a crease here. Just hold your blocks. Emil Singer is in for the Spokane University. Unreal. The University of Spokane, Washington, the Spokane Shock, have scored their first Division I football touchdown. The fans are absolutely loving it. I'm loving it. We're up 7-3 on Cal right now. I know they're not a great program, at least as of recent. But come on. They're not a bad team by any means. We're going to stick in zone. It worked pretty well for us. That's going to be a draw. to Ott. Breaking tackles, but loss of 2 again. We have really held him to minimal gains here so far. That's not quite a minimal gain. That's going to be a gain of 6. But Jaden Ott averaging less than 2 yards per carry right now. 5 carries and only 8 yards to his name. 3rd and 6. That one broke it up. The safety flew in. Spokane gets the 3 and out. Cal will punt it away, and we've got a chance to really take control of this game here. Tomlinson, my bad, I did not fair catch that. We're sticking to our guns. 1st and 10, we're taking a shot. We'll check to our out route. What a catch! Nobles put that one on the money. This time, play action. Nobles over the middle to his tight end McCabe. Can't haul it in. 2nd and 10 now. We've got a receiver over the middle to Trinidad. Trinidad will get a 1st down. We're going to let this one coast to the 2nd quarter and not force anything here at the end of the 1st. Nobles making some adjustments at the line. We'll give to Singer, who goes nowhere. This Cal D line has been ready for us on just about every run play so far. Oh, and we're going to get sacked. David Reese around the edge. And now we've got a huge 3rd and 19. We're going to keep Singer in the backfield for the extra block. We've got our star receiver, Tolez from Nobles. The duo strikes. 10-point lead for Spokane. What a ball from Nobles. Finds Tolez. I feel like we're going to hear that a lot in this series as we kick it away yet again. Cal will take this one out and only get back to the 21. What an unreal start. I mean, we couldn't have asked for much better. Oh no, we took a bad angle. Jaden Ott, that might just get him going. Finally, he gets a burst of space and speed. Picks up 12, and they give it to him again, and he's going to get a 12 more and maybe even a little bit more than that. Probably a gain of 15 from Ott. As they're hustling to the line, they want to get back into this ball game. Oh, play action. Over the middle! That was dangerous. We had a safety and a corner breaking on that ball. Low-key a hospital pass as well. His receiver's not going to be happy with that when they get back in the film room as they go out to their tight end. Good pass there from Rogers. Tight end on the little corner route. Rogers still got his guys in a little bit of a no-huddle offense here. Play action. No, RPO. Gets it out to his receiver in the flat. Another 1st down. Cal is cooking right now. We're going to have to play the flats a little bit more here, especially now that we're in the red zone. 1st and 10 Cal. First play from our red zone. Rogers making guys miss in the backfield. Will slide down for a gain of 9. And here they come. Pause. 2nd and 1. RPO. Oh, that's open. Wide open. Cal scores their first touchdown of the game. They went no huddle the entire length of the field. And now those 2 RPO screens to go with the 2 big Jaden Ott runs are what killed us. And I think our D-line kind of gassed out at the end of that drive. Just over 5 minutes left in this 1st half. We're going to give to Singer, who's got a block, but we got stuck on our own guy. We'll run a little bit of clock here. 2nd and 9. Going to go with the counter play to Singer, who actually just finds himself with nowhere to go, actually loses a yard. And now 3rd and 10. How quickly this game could change if we go 3 and out here. Over the top, good pass breakup. I thought we had that. And now we've got a punt. Our first 3 and out and our first punt of the day. Cal will fair catch it around midfield. And that drive was literally about 30 seconds. Maybe Cal thinking they got something with that no huddle. Jaden Ott back into the game. We got another wide receiver screen. This one set up very well. Gain of 11. Cal back across midfield. And now they're showing their strengths. Maybe a little bit of jitters. Not wanting to make a ton of mistakes here against a newly found Division I program as Rogers gets sacked. The give is to Ott, who gets 3 back for Cal, and they're still going to run the no huddle. Rogers will snap it. Rogers finds Ott. Incomplete. A little bit of a stalemate now towards the end of this second quarter. That is a horrible kick. Actually, that's not too bad at the 11. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Oh, I like the slot fade over the top. Good defense. Can't place that one any better, and you really can't play better defense either. We haven't given our star enough touches. Back to Singer we go. He gets 3. 8 carries, 8 yards for Singer today. Cal has done a fantastic job shutting him down. We're going to try to find ways in the second half to really get him going. As that one, we had to get rid of it early. I think it would have been open. The D-line got there for Cal again, really disrupting our timing right now. As we have some horrible coverage on that punt. Just over 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 2-minute warning, 6 seconds away. Cal goes deep. Pick. Clemmings. He's got space to run. We'll take it out. Might have not been a great decision, but a pick for the Shock. What a quick turnaround that was. Back to the high-flying offense. Toles, he's got it! Second deep ball of the game. 97 speed, and it kills. One play, Amani Toles. I really hope he doesn't leave after this season, because he is looking like he is going to be a difference maker as we miss the PAT. Oh, that is a little bit embarrassing, to say the least, considering that is from the 2-yard line. That is not a 33-yard kick like it is in the NFL. So we keep the momentum on our side here. That's a good ball, and it's held on to. Clemmings with the tackle, who just got that interception. Cal moving the ball here already on this drive. Rogers just checks it down to that drag route. Timeout, as they are dead on the 50. 1st and 10. I thought we had another pick. Oh, that's such a dangerous pass. Rogers quick. En route to Merriweather. 3rd and 3 for Cal. This would be a huge stop at the end of this first half. And we're not going to get it. Jaden Ott flat route, 1st and 10. Chandler Rogers really outside of the first drive, and then that interception has played pretty well to this point. Hits his check down again, just a stick route by the tight end. Gets 6. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Slant route held onto, and there is Grays. We were warned about before the game. Finally making himself known in this game, as he just beat our guy on a zig route. We got to tackle him. We'll take it. Cal trying to make this a 1-possession ball game going into half. As Grays with another catch. Grays is killing us right now on those out-breaking routes. Just going one-on-one, and that time it's the tight end. Just a deep in route to the back of the end zone. Field goal is good, unlike for us. We do have 35 seconds. We might be able to get a field goal. Oh, shit. I made a mistake. Claiborne tackled at the 9. We're going to see where this halfback draw takes us because we do get the ball at the start of the second half. And they run a blitz and completely blow that up. 2nd and 12 now. We'll go back to Singer. Can he get the outside? No, and he goes out of bounds. 10 carries, 7 yards for our star running back. We will do one more run here and take this to halftime. And they are all over Singer. They're going to call timeout. They think they have a chance here. Vincent kicks it away to midfield. Keon Grays gets it to the 45. They are right there. They're going to take this kick from the 45. No way. This has to be like a perfect kick. And it is nowhere close. It did have the distance, but nowhere close to the uprights. 2 seconds left. Jet touch pass. We get to the outside, get a block, but nowhere to go. What a opening half for Spokane Shock. I mean, 204 passing yards on 14 attempts. First play here of the second half is going to be a speed option. Going to flip it to Singer. Tried to spin, but we finally get some positive yards. Our run game has been next to nothing so far. 2nd and 5 here for the Shock. Go to the tight end. Couldn't hold on. 3rd and 5. Play action. We're going to find Tolez, who can't hold on. Broken up by the defender, and we have to punt it back to Cal, who has been on a little bit of a roll on offense since those first couple drives. That pass out on those RPO screens that killed us in the first half. They get 3 this time. So nothing crazy, but it looks like they might go to the right side now and maybe run one again, or maybe this is going to be their wide receiver screen. No, it's a run to Ott. Jaden Ott stays on his feet for 6. 3rd and inches. They rush it to the line. We know what they want to do. This is going to Ott. There's no way it's not. It's not. I was wrong. I mean, an 5-yard out route on a 3rd and inches. Like, how are you not going to your star running back? As they motion Grays into the backfield. And it's another RPO screen. They swing him out to the left. No gain, though. 2nd and 10 for Cal. It's going to be the same play. Grays motion to the backfield. They fling it out to him again. This time he'll lose yards. We read it perfectly. To a T. Jamello Harris. In the locker room, he goes by Jello. His energy bounces off people. Screen pass. Merriweather got places to run, but can't reach the first down. But Cal is going to go for it here on 4th. They think they've got something. And they do. It's just a stick route on the outside. We're playing in man. That should not happen. Trips bunch to the left now. Rogers making audibles at the line. RPO screen again, this time to Merriweather. Gain of 7. We can't stop that right now. And now a super light box because we got to guard the trips out to the right. Oh, that could have been picked. Star corner. Javorius Lumpkin with the deflection. And an easy play for Rogers. He stepped up, found his tight end. Quick out route on the RPO. Caught. We're going to press here. Do a little man press. See if we can... That can help anything. And now they go to Jaden Ott for the touchdown. Oh, the defense is falling apart with this tempo offense. And I don't want to waste timeouts. It's only the 3rd quarter, but man... We are just gassed at the end of these drives. Can't make a stop. If we're going to make a stop, it's got to be at the beginning of the drive. We'll take this one from the 25, though. Well, the passing game has worked pretty well so far today, so we're going to go back to it. That's what our spread offense is built for. Oh, that's going to be picked. Cal with a pick six opportunity. Gets tripped up by Nobles at the 7. David Reese with the interception, the defensive end. Playing in coverage. And that's Nobles' first, bad read of the day. From the 1, they motion the fullback. Here comes Ott. We meet him in the backfield. Jaden Ott is stuffed. Got to do that same thing again. Ott is in, and it's a 10-point ball game as it stands. PAT pending. And this game has turned a complete 180 on us. Cal's kick is up and true. Play action on first down. Nobles has to get out of the pressure. Nobles chased out after a gain of 4. Middle of the field is wide open. They're double covering Tolez. And we've got to run around again. This time we will throw it away. Nowhere to go with that ball. I think Cal might have found something with double teaming Tolez. Surprisingly, they didn't do it earlier in the game. That one, what a catch over the middle by our tight end. If Tolez really can get a hold of this route, it could be disgusting. We're going to need a lot of time to develop, though. No, 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 no. What am I doing? I thought our tight end was going to outrun that linebacker to that spot, but not even close. That one broken up, though. We're going to need a lot more of that to get back into this game. Cal has built a 2-possession lead here. And over the middle of the field. Can we catch him? I don't believe so. Cal with a huge 60-yard touchdown. I am stunned. This game was going so well for us. I mean, do we just go back to a Tolez streak? The dude has 97 speed. It's like Tyreek Hill or like Jalen Hyatt in college. Just completely unfair. He's got one-on-one. We're going to have 2 clear outs. If we don't have it, we've either got a check down or that post over the middle. And they had a free rusher. Big sack. What is happening in this second half? We are all out of whack. 20 seconds left in this third quarter, and we just need to get out of it. And we get sacked again right at the line of scrimmage. We'll head to the 4th on that note. 3rd and 18. We don't have a lot of options. We got to get this ball downfield. That's all I know. Our tight end is wide open. It's not going to be quite to the sticks, though. And now you would think this would be a big decision, but it's really not. With 7.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, we give it to our star running back. Singer makes a juke, and that's his first big run of the day. And in a huge, huge spot. Play action. Tried to hit the tight end over the middle. That's the 4th sack of the day. Cal's defensive line is coming alive. We're going to put Tolez on a clear route here for Trinidad. No one's open. No one is open. Cal, all of a sudden, I don't know if they just are a second-half team or what. But they have turned it on here in the second half. 3rd and 29. We get 14 back. And, yeah, we might as well go for it. We don't really have another option. Good route. Found the hole. Stuck it in there to Matthews. And now we'll run our own little no huddle. Did he catch that? Oh my God! Trinidad with an unbelievable catch on the sideline there. That one broken up and nearly picked off the tip. Singer back into the ball game. Oh, that is right. They were playing the flats on the zone coverage perfectly. Third interception of the day for Nobles. And another poor decision, as now Cal will just try to run the clock, knowing we have to play with urgency. And here's where Jaden Ott puts the game away. This is where he's so good. He just bruises you all game long and then starts to break off 7, 8, 9-yard runs, and then all of a sudden he's got 25, 35, 45. We meet Otto in the backfield. Loss of 3, and now 3rd and 5 in a big spot. Rogers over the middle to the tight end. Rogers just has been so efficient on those intermediate, like over the middle routes, putting the ball in a perfect spot with perfect timing. As he motions the tight end this time, are they going to get this playoff? They do, just barely though. It looks like Cal's going to run this thing out. You know what, though? We showed that this offense is serious. Cal ended up figuring a way to slow it down. Tolez really with no mark on the second half of this game. Really, we had no mark on the second half of this game from anyone. We have not scored. We've barely moved the ball. We've thrown 3 interceptions. Like, not a lot of positives from the second half. The first half, though, 2 big positives. Tolez, 2 touchdowns. I feel like we're going to be saying his name a lot in this series because the dude has absolute wheels. Ott gets the carry. 3rd and 9 it is. That will be the last play of this ball game. Cal will walk out with a win. We will drop to 0-1 on the season, to no one's surprise. Especially with me playing at quarterback, but like, what a disappointing second half. Rogers just tore us up. That tempo offense, once they went to that, there was nothing we could do, it felt like. They were just moving the ball at will. Cal 38, Shock 27. Or 20. Not even 27. Well, not exactly how we wanted week 1 to go, but again, can't really be surprised with how it went. Cal's a good program, man. They've got some good players. As holy cow, we are a lot of people's #1 option. Amani Tolles, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week in Week 1. 3 catches, 172 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's some video game numbers. No. Okay. Seriously, those are ridiculous numbers, as we've got the Raging Cajuns next week. That should be a little bit more winnable. I really have a lot of praise, though, for that program. I think Louisiana has been really, really good in recent years, so it's not going to be an easy game, but it should be at least more of a game than the 18-point loss that we were just handed from Cal. Let's look at our recruiting board, though. First. Just everywhere. Love to see it. Although South Alabama is really close to us for Dre Abiamiri. Desmond Hoker has committed to Jacksonville State, so we will get rid of him from our draft board. Same with Kevin Brooks, 6'1" slot corner out of Georgia. So that's tough. Jacksonville State's built quite a program out there. Clifton Conway is a bust, and he's got a lot of praise, though, from those top schools that are looking at him. That is crazy. He's a bust. You got NC State, Northwestern, Kentucky, Florida, Minnesota, Michigan State, Nebraska, Wake Forest, Mizzou at the bottom. They're out right now, looking in. I mean, that's just insane. Ooh, Tyler Crummy. I like the upside with those physical abilities. 87 speed, 70 man coverage, 85 excel. That could be a slot corner. All right, scouting is done for this week. We will quickly add 2 more prospects to our list. Yeah, sure. Right outside linebacker, we do probably need that, and I know we need a strong safety, so we will add Alexander Cheek to the list as well. Great opening week. I think we saw a lot of potential in this offense. Defense is going to need some work. I mean, offense is still going to need some work too. I mean, this is a 0-star program at the end of the day. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you think about the Spokane Shock in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We got Louisiana coming up next week. Let me know if you want to see any changes to this series. And don't worry, Cougs Dynasty is going nowhere with this Team Builder series now coming in. So, again, for the 3rd time, thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, and peace.